Hi, I'm SimmerRue and welcome to my channel. So in today's video we are going to visit Evergreen Harbor and build a container home. So this is the lot that I am going to rebuild. It's just so ugly and inconsistent that I am not even going to try and renovate it, because basically it is in any case just going to turn out being a complete rebuild. We do keep the same vibe, but I mean, come on, this is the front of the house. The front. Everybody can see you sleep, but that's not even the worst of all. Like, you are a voyeur's best friend. I mean, you can literally shower. It's the first thing that you see is just this random person showering. This should be illegal. I don't think this should be allowed. Not just that, you can look through the shower, and depending on what point you are definitely going to see this person take a massive, massive shit. So yeah, it's just not the vibe. No. Not even remotely so. So with that being said, let's jump into this video. We start off by just bulldozing everything, and then we build our two basic shapes that we want this container to look like. Two is more than enough. I wanted to do all three like the original build, but then I thought to myself, like, honestly, that is just completely unnecessary. We go in with these beautiful pillow details. I wanted to use the metal industrial pillars, but they were a bit much. And in the end, I am happy that I went for the more streamlined pillars. They just work a lot better. They are smaller. I do change them out because this is Snowy Escape and they cannot reach as high as what I wanted them to be. So we do go for the old classic that is... They came with... I want to say Windenburg, but no, it didn't come with Windenburg. Did it? With what world was Windenburg? Yeah, it was Get Together. Yeah, so it did come with Windenburg. But anyway, that aside, we placed this beautiful, stunning roof. As you can see there, we notice that the pillars don't reach. We go in with the other pillars. They look absolutely stunning. We extend the roof, and then we give the roof a little bit of a platform. Now, the staircase does change. Initially, I place it, but it goes up the wrong way. The reference image that I had, the staircase went that way. So yeah, eventually I realized, no, this is not the vibe. We are gonna have to swap it around, because I do put this entire thing on on a platform as well. So we go in with our black paint with the yellow details. We do add a lot more yellow details later on, and honestly, she looks so beautiful. Then we finish off our roof, and this was built the same day that the base game patch came in. So the pack wasn't out yet, but the patch came in, so I was able to experiment with this. Then I went over to build my apartment. Everything happened in one day. It was such, I don't know, it was such a fun day. Just getting an update that I have been waiting for years. Now we do try to figure out how we are going to make this floor plan. This didn't work. We have this tiny little hallway that I initially wanted, but it was just pointless. Now the only way to get upstairs is from like the outside. I did want to put a ladder in, but then I thought also, no, it's not going to go with the vibe of what I wanted to go with. I came up with a story that this was only a single container. We had a couple, and then they had twins, so they had to extend. And placing another container on top was just a lot easier. It was a cheap extension, so they just... And like, you know... This is eco lifestyle, so a lot of people kind of do things on their own here, or that's kind of the storyline that they are going for. So I just like the idea of the staircase being on the outside. Now we do paint the windows with... All of these windows I think are from university. It is not the vibrant yellow that I would have wanted, but because it isn't directly next to like a vibrant yellow, it kind of blends in a little bit. once the landscaping is in, it blends in perfectly. And I was happy for it. I do wish that we could get more vibrant colors in like windows and things like that, like a more vibrant yellow. But maybe in later packs, maybe in some kits. Yeah, you can see that we are swapping around our staircase, but it didn't want to place. And I really wanted to use the base of the staircase itself, so I had to put like a small little platform just so that I could place the staircase, which is weird because it would place the other way around. Made no sense. And then we just go in and we add some extra details. I do like yellow details, and I do not like the fence that I used on the patio. We also just turned that to like a black glass one, more streamlined, more chic. It looks really nice. And then we place some stairs or some doors. Now sadly, this part here that we are doing, when I play tested it after I've edited this video and everything, because I didn't play test it as it was building, I don't know why, usually I do, but you can't use this. Now, I honestly thought that these planks would be usable and that your sim would be able to walk over them, because these are the planks that is used in Strangerville, and your sims can walk over them there. I know that they are placed in the world, but this is debug, so I just thought that it would work the same, but it doesn't, so I had to remove this, which is really sad because this honestly made this entire build look so pretty, and I just want to cry actually just thinking about it. Now, I know that I could also build a basement and just lift everything up, but I was sadness. I might actually just go and do that now that I say this. I don't think... Yeah, why didn't I do that? I think I was just really sad. So I just removed everything and I just put some terrain paint there. But yeah, now that I said that, I think I am actually just going to do that before I upload it to the gallery and playtest it. Hopefully it works. Well, if it doesn't, you are going to see what it looks like without it. If it goes into the gallery and you do want to download this and those wooden planks aren't there, just know it's because the playtest didn't work. That itself also did not work. I think it will... It usually does. It works with like couches and things. I tend to not like to do it because it just... I don't know, sometimes it like makes weird glitches and things during gameplay and your camera needs to be at a certain, I don't know. So yeah, I will quickly go and try that after this. But let's finish with our speed build. I decided to close these big doors and kind of use them as an interior extra detail. So I placed the TV over that. We have this beautiful marble that I use, and then we just place a bunch of like objects and details around it. This couch in red is just perfect. It had that yellow pillow, and also it brings extra color in. It made it easier for me to work around and to play with where, like, what type of colors I want, what kind of color scheme. This was my second try in decorating this build. Initially, I went for like a full black and white vibe, but it just felt so morbid. It feels like something that, like, 2019 Rue would have built. Very black and white, even like last year, if I have to say it. But I feel like I've grown when it comes to color, and I've started to very much embrace it. And now if I build things without color, it feels so boring. And I'm like, why are you such a boring house? Why did you have to be so fucking bland? And then I add color, and then I feel happy on the inside. Especially Eco Lifestyle. Like, I love that wall that we got, the one with like the... you know, the mustard yellow and the watermelon red color. Oh, it's just so beautiful. I use it all the time. I have to tell myself, let's not use that wallpaper today, because all your builds are yellow, watermelon, green, and like blue. So it is a problem, but is it really a problem? No, it's probably a problem. But yeah, so we go in, we paint the rest of this container. I go in with like the actual container material. with then mixed with some paint, as you can see, but that is like a drywall that I feel like they just added to separate the bedroom from the kitchen and the bathroom. And then we go in with the massive subway tile. Now I know we are in the bedroom at this point, but the subway tile is important. I saw a TikTok where this person said that people who use like subway tiles are like kind of basic, like this interior decorator. And for that person, I want to say, I think you are basic. Because if it works, it works. Of course, not in every single situation you can use subway tile. Like, you can't put it in a farmhouse or something. But if it works, it works. That's all that I wanted to say on that. And now we are finished with our bedroom. She looks really cute. We went in with that red vibe, but we went more for a neutral tone on the walls. Now going upstairs, this is like just this small little study area. We have a beautiful little library. We add, just some like a laptop. I think we do have extra activities here. No, we just placed the fireplace. Sorry. I did have an easel, but I decided to remove it. It was a little bit too cluttered, and I wanted this to kind of feel open, especially with the big windows that look out over the lake. Now, trying to get everything to fit while this table is on a diagonal was kind of a struggle, I have to say, without realizing that I could have used the tool mod and made my life so much easier. But I'm new to the tool mod. I don't always think about her, so there's that as well. And I forgive myself for that. It's the most important thing. This maroon is absolutely stunning. It matches that fireplace perfectly, and that contrast is just stunning. I also love that yellow detail that I placed on the roof there. As you can see, that kind of brings the yellow over onto the other side. I thought that looks really cool. And now we're going over to the twins' bedroom. We keep with the red vibe when it comes to the bedding. And then I just decided to give them their own TV. I feel like with a big family like this, and also with the container being with the stairs only on the outside, I feel like it works for the children to have their own TV. I give them that beautiful blarfy, and then we just go in with a toy wall. I could have done more with this toy wall, but I didn't. I forgot about a bunch of toys. I knew that there were more, but I didn't have debug on, and I don't know why. So I do feel like I could have done more, but in the end it does look really cute, and it blends in really well, and it fills that wall. I think my biggest irritation is the fact that it has to be yellow. That wall has to be yellow just because of that door, and I didn't really implement any more yellow things. Also, I completely forgot to move that coin thing out of the plant. I realized that during editing. I was like, oh, the simoleon thing where the children puts like their money in. I just placed it there, and I never went back to that side table because I was just so focused on this shelving, and then of course like the TV area, just filling that up a bit, making that look like nice and cozy and comfy. I didn't want to give them a video game console as well. I just thought that might be a bit much, as they can watch TV but they're not going to play games, because they're going to play games when they're supposed to sleep, and this is not that kind of household. No. So then we go downstairs, we place our bathroom. I love the shower. I've used it now, this is like the second time, and she fits in perfectly. I never used her. She came with a spa day, and she's absolutely perfect for like little corners like that, really uncomfortable corners. And this bathroom is big enough so that we can have a shower, a bath, a toilet, and a sink. Everything is in a row, but it still looks absolutely beautiful because we do break the monotony with all of those plants. And then this tile color is my new obsession. I have used it in so many builds. I have a modern ranch that will probably come out this week as well. The editing for that one is taking a lot. It's a very long video, but I might break it into two. I don't know. Leave a comment down below. Will you be fine with like a 40 to like 45 minute speed build video? Or should I rather just make it a two-parter? I honestly am so confused. Also, this open shelf thing from the bathroom clutter kit, it irks me that I placed it. I icked myself out because it was so disgusting, but it was the only thing that worked that's like that. But the fact that the mesh is just so bad and things are just like basically printed on it, it looks so cheap and just bad. I don't know. I had to remove it, but I went back and I just placed it again, and it honestly irks me. It's disgusting. I hate it. I hate it. I wish they could have just done better. Like, honestly, they could have done so much better. We've had so many beautiful, like, things. It's such a disappointment of a kit. Even though it is like, it's such a good kit with such bad meshes. It would have been like one of my top kits if it just wasn't so cuck, you know? But yeah, it is what it is. It's a poo pack, and such a money grab thing. But that's a lot of things in The Sims as well. A lot of kits that I've started, and packs that I've started to notice. But again, this isn't one of those videos. This is a positivity video. Positivity. So we go outside, we do this entire patio, basically just with the patio, with the patio stuff back. I never did an entire patio just using that, so it was kind of fun. It didn't come with a lot of objects, but it was nice. And then we just go in with some extra details like that woven carpet, looking really cute. And then we have to go in with solar panels. There are solar panels all over the world, so it wouldn't make sense if we didn't have it. And then I wanted this beautiful little garden on the outside, this self-sustainable garden. She looks so cute afterwards, and I would love it. The landscaping in and of itself, I did a lot, like I took a lot of inspiration from the world itself. This world, after you have like the Green Initiative active, it's very overgrown, and so overgrown to the point of where it looks almost like nature is taking back its place. And I love it. It's stunning. It's what we need. Unfortunately, I didn't place anything on the house itself. I thought I did put ivy on there, but I thought that it became a bit much. But I am getting way ahead of myself. We are just placing around a bunch of like planters. I go in with some bees. We have standing planters, that one's just for decoration. And then a bunch of just some foliage plants, just to fill up the space, make it look like we actually planted it. And I love using that little tree thing. We also have this, like the insects, the edible insects. It's a fun little gameplay that came with this pack itself, so I had to implement it. It wouldn't have made sense without it. And then we just add some extra planters. Now we are going to go in with the actual plants after I place these lights, because I did feel like we needed to bring that symmetry from above kind of down below. But we do change these light bulbs to the yellow light bulbs, and still they look really cool. Now I start off with these beautiful pink hydrangeas. We fill out the entire lot with this, and then we just go in with some purple variations. Because of like acidity in the soil, it would make sense that not all of them would be like purple hydrangeas. Or it made sense to me, I think. I don't know. We had roses, and the color of the roses changed, and they told us it was the acidity. Please do not at me, because I am not a botanist. I've said this before. I build in The Sims, and I teach. I am a teacher. This is what I do. Well, not teaching of plants, okay? I get what I'm saying. I'm like kind of contradicting myself. I'm not a botanist. This is the point. Let's just leave it at that. These plants are so beautiful. I always thought that they were like lavenders, but there's like pink ones and yellow ones, and lavender doesn't come in those colors as far as I know. Unless they're like dying. I mean, it's in the name. It's lavender. It's purple. So yeah, that was just, I don't know. If you know what plant that is, let me know. But we fill everything out with these beautiful yellow flowers. These are from the Growing Together. They are debug, obviously, because using normal, like, normal plants would just skyrocket the price of this lot, and we cannot have that. And then I go in and I just add some extra details, some taller plants, just to make everything blend in beautifully. We are reaching the end of the speed build. I do just have to finish things off with just some extra plants. We go in with the terrain paint because I went in with like full green because of the world itself. Usually I wouldn't, I would put dirt underneath it, but it just didn't work for what we were going for. And I am just going to show you around in game so that you can see what this beautiful build looks like. Here we are back in the game, and this is what I had to do with my driveway. I changed it, and it's so gross. This was like a quick alternative. It didn't look that bad. I placed some black rocks around there. At first I made this like an exit, just so that the sim can go in here, but then I realized, oh, they have to go up here, so I just removed some planks there, but then it looked weird because we have all the planks here and then no planks in front of the door. It was just a lot, okay, like a lot. I've been through a lot when it comes to this build. Now, let me show you our floor plan. So, this is our upstairs floor plan. Let me just get the grid up. So, as you can see, we have our children's bathroom, our study, and our kids' room. This here is our upstairs balcony. Going downstairs, we have this beautiful sitting area here. We also have this living space, our kitchen, and then our main bedroom, and also our downstairs bathroom. Here is just our community garden. She is my favorite part of this entire build. She's just so beautiful. Just look at this. Doesn't that just invite you? Don't you just want to garden and get your fingers dirty? I do. So I forgot to record an outro, so here it is. I hope you all have a great Monday. Thank you so much for watching my video, and then I hope to see you all again tomorrow. Bye bye.